Oh, welcome back. Let's get this going. Bearing this seal, it should be possible to enter Yashimaja with unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherbroth and inform the others when you have recovered from the exertion. Meet us in the cavern leading east of the village. So I was not expecting the scythe to be crystal. When I did this, I played as a Arcanist, so all I got was books. So I haven't seen what the other blue spirit weapons have looked like. Let's see what it looks like. Good, you're here. Runar opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Yashimaja and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the woods protectors to find me when I came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, there is no reason for us to let down our guard. Now let us seek out the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. East. There it is. Now this weapon I would expect gained from the Crystorium, to be honest.
It would seem we have found them.
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
To. Stop, we mean you no harm.
Sister, is that?
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us? But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
Northeast, more. Okay, so it looks like it might be over the canyon then. I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. This is no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and by its weight it is plain it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 300 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Romka. I am Olmet, chieftainess of Faunau. Olmet, her younger sister. Submit, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon. There are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you like to show you about the village, though I must warn you it is a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step. This way. What is your name? Edgar, and this is a common name nowadays. How times change. But I digress. Come and be sure to watch your step. I don't remember if they have any cards they sell here, though. I guess I could just check. But I don't wanna. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the Palace Guard, which served under the last Emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears to the final decree of His Eminence before Ranka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ranka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronkuf live on. By his command we have remained in the Rakatika's great wood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's feigned longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission upon thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We Vais would easily live to see 300 or your 11 lifetimes. See 3 of your 11 lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed the domain over the land, but now, Whanau is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. For long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister, we are glad of your presence here in the Great Wood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean, how old are you exactly? Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one amongst us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other Vais then. But, of course, then we should split up and inquiry individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it where there is yet time to act. Wrong one. Not around the tree. If was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Fortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly. If it was hiding nearby, I would know about it. An outsider, but how? By the gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the warden you wished to know about. Yes, my mother, may she rest in peace, told me once told me of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Whanau, she lived in a village near Rotic Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on a patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but it was struck her was that way fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Your exchange with you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. You search for the Light Warden. I cannot say I ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. I forgot, did we attune to the Aetheryte? Yes. The Light Warden, no, I have not seen it, but I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters, how they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. And according to sightings of a particular Sin Eater, some would claim to be a Light Warden. Near Rakatika Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think I see why now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I have never heard of this Rakatika's Falls. I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of Yaksamaja. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been possible for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. Sanctuary! There is possible one way. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be a great peril to you and your companions. The Quitana Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Kamal Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Quitana Ravel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting, that we might not be tempted. The means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way, the rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at the Carmel Ultralips, I would ask that your sisters accompany Orionje and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While they have every intention of investigating Rakatika's Falls, to as yet possible, the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, I would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Umit, Simit, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should I present course prove fatal? Doubt not, but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. So this is what the blue spirits. Oh, we don't got blue spirit paints. I don't know why, but the armor kind of makes me think of a defender class instead of a DPS class. As I live and breathe an ally of Ronka, it just so happens I have a vital task I would entrust to no other. Our Vi's on patrol require new raiments, and I would have you deliver them to them at Bow Rest. They should be expecting you. I pray there will not be a repeat of your incident with Chieftainess Almit. Are they? They are south of us. First, we need to figure out how to leave the village. An outsider come from the village, how did you? A set of flowering garments worn by the archers of Fonel. Hamet spoke of you, an ally of Ronka. Yes, welcome to Bow Rest. This outpost serves dual purpose. Here we keep watch for any who would intrude on our home, and also for beasts that would feed it. We must stay ever alert so that our arrows strike true. I did not expect an ally of Ronka to come to Bow Rest. What brings you here? Of course, Hamet said someone would be delivering these to us. They are made specialty for archers and will not impede our movement as stiffer material does. Every so often, invaders will come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence make them blind. Every defense has an opening, and that is where we take aim. What a sight is not often we see a vaunted a hero as yourself in this remote area. What do you need from me? Our new attire, wonderful. Indeed, the fabric and design are everything I made them out to be. This will aid us greatly. The leather is made from the skin of rails and is unsurpassed in quality. They are bestowed upon all who come of age and complete the rites. The particulars have said rites well. Best to save that for another time, lest I give you nightmares. That was quick. Speaking of which, how many are we missing? We're missing one we need to find, and then there's going to be one more quest after this that we need to do. Unless you have kept one for yourself, I see you delivered. These are complete, thank you. Although I told them you were coming, I imagine it was an entirely different thing to actually speak with you. It shall not be long until you are accepted as one of our own. May we work together again, ally of Ronka. What you seek lies in the heart of the Camol Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. Okay, but it says it's north. No, it just says it's east. So it has to be down there. Oh, it's right there. And this should be the last of the currents that we need to go and find. Yep. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Yuxnir, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments themselves are the key to opening the pyramid, though I know not how. That is for you to discover. Another puzzle, wonderful. I would have a closer look. It is indeed another puzzle, but for blessing it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding amongst them. Indeed, it may be best to inscribe them if they are numerous, as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcriptions would prove practical for you, not being versed in Ronkan script. No matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any sufficient imaginary imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you finish, return here and I will translate your findings. Oh, up the pyramids we go. A simple tablet made of clay used to preserve the inscriptions of ancient. Take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Ancient relics. Cabbage. Who keeps taking half of these steps? There's always a step that's half missing. I trust you made good use of those clay tablets. A clay tablet with impressions of ancient scripture. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hints to the solution of the puzzle. Focusing instead on how to proceed, having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to be forming a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dreaded burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Omit and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. The question, which one? Have you any thoughts? Something else, you know, says facing north towards the Great Pyramid. All of them are facing away from it, so... Given your time for finding solutions to these problems, I think it's best you choose the statue. Alright then, have you selected a statue? I will imbue with the required ether. Should prove I am capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? Of course, I have it written here. Come together, share despair, go of the ways, dread burden bears, mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Alright, I pray this works. The ether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. The way should be clear now. Come, let us. Someone approaches. Sister, sister. Summit. What are you doing here? What has happened? Almarian soldiers, they have entered, XIV. Almarian soldiers, and what of the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems that the Ilmarans have little interest in Slitherbroth or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gates to Yaxamaja upon finding it. Together with Thangred, Yumet and the few others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Yumet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or Faunau. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister, be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Ilmarans to move so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now. Oh, no more blue quests, so I guess we'll just keep going forward. Ah, food! Time is against us, friend. Quickly into the pyramid. Oh dear. The switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Talpasasas the Elder, but why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. It is not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue. Strange indeed. The second statue is likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Almet take the chamber to the south. Edgar take the one to the east. I shall search the chamber to the west. I forgot they had a person on their stomach. I've looked everywhere and oh wait, is that it? The statue, you found it. It looks light enough. We need but return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sense a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me if them to suddenly stir to life. A trap then, but the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver this statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractedly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Alright then, we will meet you at the door of the confessional of Talpasa the Elder. Deliver the oath statuette to the altar at the entrance of the confessional of the Elder. You have 2 minutes to do this. It's going to deliver the statuette to the altar. The statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. You are but one step from entering the Ravel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final challenge, the path forward will open to you. A path leading with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always have such pleasures in wasting the time of his allies? Let us end this, Edgar, while time is yet on our side. Before we enter, I will tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manners of devices that keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds, they will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Edgar and I can work out how to use these well enough, thank you. Alright, Edgar, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. You're just gonna have to go down 2 levels. Wait, what? Where were you guys?
Away with you!
What now? Follow that boulder! Why are the boulders just exploding? Oh, you guys are the ones that are out of breath. But Edgar's the one who's been cursed. So what does this do? No, we're not. Excuse me.
It seems to be working.
I think not.
General, hold on!
And why did they stop me from killing them? At least stopping Edgar from killing him again.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
It was the only one that had an eye. Oh, time to push him in and see how long until we hear a splat.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually, someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Do not fail.
She'll be fine.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Why is the Garlemald theme playing?
Where is Y'shtola?
Probably landing on the first guy's body by now. Thankfully, reduced cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Yumet should be here soon with word from Fanao. We should hold our positions here until she arrives. And with that, we'll call the episode there. I'll see you all in the next.